Hi, it's Anna Cley, and you're watching Voice on the Rocks, the place to be to develop your presence and be more successful at what you love to do. My guest today is a true hero. Dr. Scarlett Magda is the founding president of Veterinarians International. Her work has been featured in National Geographic, Forbes, and Vanity Fair, to name just a few. So, Scarlett, my first question for you today is, what is the definition of success for you?
Well, in its simplest form, it would be to achieve a goal that I've set forth. Growing that concept, it would be embodying my passions and my wishes to contribute to the planet and feeling like I've made a contribution. So that's what it would be to me.
So specifically, what is it for you right now?
I would say starting Veterinarians International. It's a nonprofit organization that's now 5 years old, and we have 5 programs in 6 countries. So that's a success, I would say.
So can you tell us why you started Veterinarians International?
Well, I looked at the global health subject matter and found a need for mobilizing the resources of the United States and the expertise of the United States to third world countries and remote communities in need.
And what was the switch for you, the moment you decided to take the first step? I think it's very interesting for us because so many people are afraid to make their dream come true or to take the first step. So what was the switch for you?
So I had a list of experts, my own heroes that I wanted to contact and work with. And one of them was Dr. William Koresh, and he became my mentor and main partner in Vets International, and he was the one who encouraged me to go ahead and submit the papers for Veterinarians International. So having that support and belief in somebody is really what gave me the push, and I encourage all of you to find your mentors and your heroes so you can learn from them and realize that you can achieve your dreams.
So you come from Canada and you had to come here to the United States to make your dream come true, to make this happen. Can you tell us why?
So I'm very grateful for my foundational training in Canada. And I learned a lot about One Health, which is the interconnectedness of humans, animals, and the environment. But I learned through visiting the United States, particularly New York, which is a international multicultural city that supports entrepreneurs and dreamers, that I really needed to move here if I wanted to make a difference and make a difference quickly. We've all heard the term life is short, and I think it's important to be mindful of how much time we have. It's our greatest resource, and it can be taken away at any time. We don't know what could happen. So for me, I saw the opportunity here, particularly in New York, and took it, and have been blessed with tremendous support from New York, from Eastern Long Island, and veterinarians and professionals all over the country.
Yeah, sometimes we have to take major steps and make big changes in our lives to make things happen. So can you tell us what you could achieve so far since you started your nonprofit 5 years ago?
So we have built 2 mobile elephant clinics in Surin, Thailand, and we have a team of elephant vets and nurses and healthcare professionals that provide year-round veterinary care to 200 elephants in Surin, Thailand. We also support the Global Alliance for Animals and People. It's a organization in Valdivia, Chile, that does fantastic work with community education and low-income household veterinary care. So we support the operations of this clinic and also send veterinarians and nurses to help train their staff when needed for certain areas of expertise.
Yeah, that's amazing. So what is the next step for you? What are the next goals you'd like to achieve?
Well, Kenya has a national goal of eliminating rabies by 2030, and we'd like to assist them in achieving that goal. And I think the more dogs that we can vaccinate for rabies, the better. So that's certainly one of our big goals, is to vaccinate as many dogs as we can over time. And if Kenya can achieve that goal, I think that would be fantastic to show. 2,000 Kenyans die every year from rabies, humans, from dog bites. And we'd also like to have a veterinary training program to allow future veterinarians to go to vet school in the third world. And this will empower communities to have greater access to care by their own nationals. So that's our main priority, is to provide resources and training to communities and allow them to be self-sufficient. So the more communities that we can help, the better. And the healthier animals are, the better their welfare, the better it is for people as well, since 60% of human disease come from animals. This is the One Health concept, that the health of animals, humans, and the environment is all interconnected. So if we can replicate this model of a healthy community by having a veterinary leader, then that would be our big goal. And so we've done it in Guatemala, and now we're moving to Peru. Mm-hmm. And we'd like to keep doing this in multiple countries.
Yeah. So a question that I have for you, and that I think a lot of people have when we start something, we start a business, a project, a charity, is how can we develop our presence? So how do you develop your presence internationally?
So that's a answer that has multiple components to it. So in the most basic start point would be our website, vetsinternational.org, social media. We also do different community events in Manhattan and Eastern Long Island, and we'll be moving to the West Coast soon in California and Colorado. Mm-hmm. And so it's a combination of events, website, media, and we are always looking for influential veterinarians in different countries to join our network. So that is how we operate, is a international network of experts, both veterinary but also animal care, that help spread our message within those countries, and of course here in the United States as well.
You have a gala upcoming, right?
Oh, right. Yes, we have our One Health Gala, and it's in Bridgehampton on August 3rd. It's going to be very exciting and special, because we are doing interactive immersive experiences with a healing herb spice station and a Liberian rainforest room and an animal adoption wall. So you'll get to learn about our work and feel empowered and know that you're making a difference by the end of the night.
Yeah. And why did you choose One Health?
So One Health was a discipline concept developed by Dr. William Koresh, who's co-founder of Vets International as well. And the principle for us as veterinarians is that 60% of human disease comes from animals. So we have to have healthy animals if we want to have healthy people. And the environment plays an integral role in this. The food we eat, the water we drink, and the air we breathe is all connected with animals. Mm-hmm. Diseases pass through air or through water. So it's all interconnected. It's one world, one health. So we have to work together to solve some of these big public health issues.
Yeah. So my last question for you today is, if you would have one thing to tell our audience today, what would that be?
To believe in yourself and know that anything is possible. One of my favorite quotes from Audrey Hepburn is, looking at the word impossible, nothing is impossible because I'm possible. So just know that you're possible.
Yes, we are possible. Thank you very much, Scarlett, and I hope to see you soon.
Thank you.